anything pertaining to them was in Sam's Club, but I always ignored it. Then one day my son said to me that he was getting a new shower. And I said, getting a new shower? I mean, where are you getting that from? He works at Sam's, and he said that he was always talking to the people that were promoting it at Sam's Club. So he got a new shower, and I went over to take a look at it, and I was very impressed. So he said, well, let me give you a person's number to call. So I called and set up an appointment.
Well, essentially, when we were originally looking at purchasing a walk-in tub, I did some research, and in my research, I determined that there was two companies that looked like ones that we should look at, and of the two, being that we had been purchased Kohler products and were very happy with them, we decided to take a look at them first. So we contacted them, the Kohler company, and they indicated that they would have someone that does the work for them contact us.
Actually, I had asked around a couple of friends, and when I basically Googled, and so when Randy came out, we talked about my project, but a couple of friends had mentioned the name, and so then I Googled it and just learned about the company, and then he came out and we went from there.
Well, I needed a new shower and wanted one because our home was built in '94. We bought it in '99, and so we're coming up on 20 years of owning it. And the shower, when you open the door, underneath there was like black crud that we could never get rid of. It was always coming out. The shower felt tight. We continued to change the heads out, and it was just cleaning all the time, and we just didn't like it anymore. 100% fixed my problem and took it a step further.
We had a very, very large garden tub that in order to get into it, you would crawl over a wall, which was fine for me, but with my wife's arthritis, it became a challenge, if not impossible, for her to really do it with any comfort. So we decided that we wanted to take a look at something that would be more usable. And on top of that, from reading about walk-in tubs, we felt that there were some things about it that would help her arthritis and other muscle aches and stuff. Certainly the access is worlds better. I mean, it's very simple for her to walk in and out. Again, one of the features that, when I was deciding and looking at Kohler first was the fact that they had a very low step, and so that makes it just, easier.
My mother has been in assisted living for about 1.5 years, and it was a great facility. I have no complaints about that, but she wanted to come home. She had friends who would call me and say, she can't even talk on the phone, she's crying so much. So I'm like, this is crazy. And of all of my siblings, I was the one in the best position to do that. But we had to make some changes. Her mobility is not good. So I needed to we had just the standard tub shower combo, and I knew that wasn't going to work for her to be home safely. So that's the first project, and it's done now, and we're very happy with it.
He got here, he was by himself, and I thought, this is not going to go well. This little guy by himself, this just not going to go well. And they told me it's going to be finished in a few days. I don't think so. But this guy, I mean, he was above and beyond knowledgeable. He was caring. He was extremely respectful of our home. He explained every step of the process. He had a helper each day come to help him. He did an outstanding job. As he would get through one portion, he would say, Miss Willingham, come take a look at this. Miss Willingham, come take a look at this. He kept us engaged, involved. We saw every step of the way. everything went smoothly, and I just cannot believe that a company would have people that are so professional and so loving what they do that it just exuded with the entire process. I still have contact with Randy. Every now and then I'll send a little guy a text saying, "How's your day going?" Because they were just that personal. And even after he finished, when he finished with the installation, a few days later he called and said, "How you enjoying your tub?"
Well, I think they did what they said they were going to do, but it was a process because of the fact that what we originally looked at as far as locating it, the installer contractor felt that that was going to be not as usable or feasible for us to have it in that orientation at this angle. So he discussed with us moving it in a way that would provide easier access and at the same time a better shelf aesthetic appearance. And you know, so after how he explained it, we decided that would be something we would, you know, have to do. So if you can see, that's what they did.
The gentleman who came out and did it, I felt bad for him because the first thing he had to do was get that big iron tub out, and he was a one-man crew. It was amazing. He took everything out and got everything installed. He thought at the last minute he might need to come back the next morning, but he didn't. He had everything in and it was ready to go that evening, which was amazing.
I have told all my friends, every time I have a visitor, they have to come look at my bathroom. I have a girlfriend coming by today, and I've already told her she has to see my bathroom. So I got a lot of friends that are jealous, and they want the same experience, my grandchildren. But I can tell you one thing, ever since I have gotten my tub, it has been good for my health. I have lost weight. The water stays hot the entire time that I'm in there. The bubbles are wonderful. My grandkids want to get in. I haven't let them get in. My husband wants to get in. I have not allowed him to get in. It's for me.
Oh yeah, they were extremely patient with all the questions about the process of installing it and how how using it was, what advantageous things it was going to be for us. So overall, especially they kind of went above the standards, I guess, of installation, in the sense that instead of just installing it the way we told them, when they felt that there was something that might be better, they were offers that as an option.
Absolutely. And again, before he left, we looked at things. I'm having some painting done because he noticed some things that if I don't do this with the house is going to be in jeopardy of having issues. And you guys don't do painting, so I appreciated that because he actually walked around and looked at some things. He says, you need to get a good painter and repair construction person out here. So I appreciate that because that wasn't a sale for him. That was just him, I think, caring for his customer and looking at other things that I need to see someone to get done. We can't do it for you, but you need to find someone to do that. So.